Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are going to be doing the Country Challenge League today. It's a league by Wolftrekker. Now, I believe it's going to be a new country every week. I don't know which country is first. I don't know what the 15 countries that Wolftrekker did a poll for ended up being. I just know it's going to be 50 legs with 50 different countries. Hopefully we're able to use something in that. Although I'm not confident. Mainly because once it gets down to the country size, you need to get pretty accurate guesses to get good scores. Even when we have incredibly small countries like Luxembourg, Andorra, which I'm not too sure if they are a part of this league or not. But we're going to be doing it. We have a 3 minutes. We have a 2 challenge, which means we're allowed to move, but we can't use any external help or Google, which is not a problem for us. Now, this leg ends in 13 hours. By the time this video goes up, this leg will be over. So if you don't see your name on the leaderboards after, that means you completed this after we did. But we will be trying to show everybody. I believe there's only like 75-ish. 71 people signed up for this. So we're gonna try and see how many people actually have played this. If we are the 71st, not a big deal. Everyone's played it. We could upload it. But this is probably going to be going up at like 10 a.m. Eastern, which would be after this league ends. But let's get into it. I'm ready for it, man. I am excited. We're in Sweden. We actually know a good deal about Sweden's road number system. So that might actually help us. Town names, not our strong suit here. I know we have them, but I feel like our best play here is to find a road number and then come back to start to find the town names. It makes sense to me for no apparent reason, to be honest. I hope everyone has the same advantage too. I hope we don't get any photospheres. I hope all the load times are pretty fine, but it's not the May challenge. I could tell you that much. Now, I wonder if we could find out who made these maps. Now, it doesn't feel already like an official Geoguessr map because I feel like they wouldn't have Sverige and Sweden next to each other. I feel like it would just be Sweden in the English language. But I could be wrong. So this is probably fan-made. And if it's fan-made, we're less likely to find shitty images, which is really the goal, right? We don't want to find shitty images. Same names with a ferry marker. So Asta to our north with a ferry marker. I don't know what Asta will end up being, but the fact that we now have something different to look for might be good. Now, I'm pretty sure it's Swedish. I don't think it's Norwegian or Finnish, which would put us over here and like over here. Oh god. It doesn't feel too far north, but I'm usually wrong when it comes to that. We are heading north. If we were a lot further north, I feel like the trees would be thinner. We could still have as much as we do, but these seem pretty thick for being too far north. God damn it. We do have water to our east, but that doesn't help us because it's Sweden. And now to our west. Is that a road number? If it is, it's too fucking... It's gone. 626, maybe, which would put us over here. Let's zoom in a little bit further. Here are the 3s. Is it really that much further? There's just a bunch of roads that just don't have anything. Really? I really don't know, man. But that's really far north. And we saw ferry. God, my allergies are fucking acting up. I feel like we have to be by the coast because we saw the ferry mark. I just don't know how far. Maybe between Bureau and Lovagen. Maybe. I don't recognize any of those town names though. I just hope it's not the Islands. We're out of time. It's loading. And it ends up being so far fucking south. On a fucking island. Are you fucking kidding me? We could have gone as far north as we wanted to. We would have eventually just hit rock bottom. Which makes sense for why there was a ferry marker. Which should have been right here, which doesn't even look like that's marked. Oh, God. Well, we suck. Snow coverage. But nothing else. Alright, we're gonna do our best, right? We need to find road numbers. I can't get away with town names. I can't do it. There's so many town names in this world, and I can assure you, I don't know 99.9999. Maybe add another 5 fucking 9s in there, and that's how many town names I don't know about. The amount of town names that I do know are rather limited, and I think most of them come to capitals and towns around me in the United States. I can't even name all 50 state capitals. We're screwed. We're just going to be screwed this entire time. It definitely feels a lot further north than last time, and I don't know if that's the snow on the ground. It might be. We are heading south this time. So hopefully there's something heading south that's going to help us out. Now, we also have to remember, we are comparing ourselves to the leader. And there's a good chance, now I don't know who the current leader is, but there's a good chance that there are cheaters in this league. We did have how many street signs and town names in the beginning? You know how easy it would be to Google? Very easy. So I wouldn't be surprised if the leader is a dirty cheater, dirty filthy cheater. But I can't until I see their name. Like here we go, we got Sunamo and Philip Stad. Which Stad reminds me of Russia, even though I know we're not in Russia. Everything's going to be Sweden. Can we find any of these fucking names? And I hope they're big enough, because that's 23 kilometers, and that's 20 kilometers. So we should, in theory, be able to find these names. It's just we're not going to be able to do it. We can look as much as we want. Here's a Stund. I still don't see a Stad. But it could be a different translation. And it could also be a weird fucking place. We are going from north to south, which might not be the play, as the south of Sweden does have a higher population. But again, either we're not zoomed in enough, or we're in the wrong spot. I don't see Filipstad anywhere, and I don't see Sunamo anywhere. Fuck, man. How? How is it every fucking time? Every fucking time. I don't think it's the Islands, and I don't think it's this far south. I don't. Except here's a Stad. That's Kristenstad. That's the only fucking Stad. Well, here's Halmstad. We're out of fucking time anyway. And it ends up being fucking south. Dude. Where are these fucking town names? Here's Sunamo. We should have been able to see it. I don't see the other Stad. I see Karlstad. That wasn't what was on the sign. Here's Fredericksburg. Not on the sign. Hey, it's not even on the fucking sign. So, so happy. 2 thumbs up, unless we went the wrong way. No, because that's a Stan. We lost. We're probably going to place in 71st. We're at 255 fucking points. I'm not even gonna bother. What's the fucking point? We need to find road numbers. If we don't find a road number, we're not gonna be doing good. We're not. I can't do it. I can't fucking do town names. Like, ever. Fuck, man. Doesn't feel like your typical Swedish road, and I think that's because of the double white line. Does that put us somewhere else? Maybe. I'm not even going to pay attention to them. I'm not going to do it. We're so screwed with these fucking numbers, man. We're at round 3, and we don't even have 300 fucking points. That is so fucking bad. Now, the scoring system is a lot stricter, so that could play a part. 25 and 27. We have road numbers, guys. Look, we have road numbers. You know what that means? We're going to probably not find 25 or 27. Now here's 26, so everything points to being near 26. And it's not. 40s, 30s, 20s, 23, 28, not 25, and not 27. Here's 25 and here's 27. Alright. It looks like east and west is 25, and south is 27. So is there another connection from 25 and 27 anywhere? I'm not too sure. To our south, well, it looks like it's going to be to our west, actually. To our north should be a town called Mostron, or is that a park? We should have Halmstad, Lundby, Karlskrona. So here's Lundby. Okay. Karlskrona should be this way. I'm not too sure. We need to find this. This other sign, maybe? We're on 27. We're coming up to it, so we might be by Strodrup. We return to start. Are we in town? Doesn't really feel like it. Although that says Mistalas is 8. And that should be off of 27 itself. Which I don't really see it near here. Which either means A, we're a lot further back on 27, or B, that's not a town. I can see it not being a town. We are heading east, though. Not south. What if we're further back? We're probably closer to it, actually, but it's too late to move it. It's not going to count it. We end up being on 30? No, we end up being on the right road. If we would have kept it kind of where it was, we would have been fine. That's actually the first good thing we've done in Sweden. I don't think it's going to make up for it. I don't. But goddamn, those first 2 rounds. This is Gen 4 coverage, you can tell because of how terrible the sky looks. I guess we'll head east. But I just want to point out, we found road numbers, and we almost get a perfect score. If we don't find road numbers, we get 100 fucking points. Does that tell you something? Probably. I just wish we were able to find road numbers easier. Right? It's not too easy to do. Risberg, unimportant. I mean, it's probably important to a few people, but like, you're expecting me with what appeared to be 2 houses to figure out where that is on a map of Sweden? I guarantee it's not even going to show up if we zoom in all the fucking way. Right? Pull some Indonesia shit where it just doesn't show up. I've really got to learn town names. I don't think I have the memory space in my brain to learn every town name in the world. I don't think I have it. I don't know, man. This should have a road number sign. It doesn't. Lucky me. We're going to keep spending our time looking for it because that is what we're supposed to do. And I'm not going to just waste my time looking for town names that don't fucking exist. Feels a little bit further north. And I think that's because we have a lot of short trees. But it also looks like there was a wildfire that came through here. So that could just be a bunch of new trees. Because the trees are getting a little bit taller. But they do seem very thin. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being over here. But that's assumptions. We don't have road numbers. And without road numbers, we're going to get 100 points. Which is how it works. Now, if this was a world map, right, the scoring system would be a little bit more loose, and we'd probably be closer to 15,000 points right now. Maybe even 20,000. Nah, not 20,000. We'd probably be closer to about 15,000 on round 4. No. After round 4, we'd probably be about 15,000. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But all we have are town names that mean nothing to me. They mean nothing. I can't wait to find a country in this challenge that has a lot more information all around you. Right? Like, there's plenty of information. There is. But we can't use any of it. I'm sure there's people out there who can. I really am. I can't. I can't do it. I could do road numbers. I could do some street signs. Right? I could do some flags. But town names in rural Sweden? Nope. Oh, look. 20 points. 20 points. I guess we stopped going fucking North Sweden. Because we've gone North Sweden 3 times, and we've been South Sweden all 3 times. All 3 times. Like, town names. If we break 10,000, I'll call it a success. And that's saying something. That means we need to get, like, a perfect fucking score here. I don't think we're going to be able to pull it off, though. We're probably walking away with, like, 20 extra points here. I don't see it happening. I really don't. This is going to be a really tough league if we get maps like this consistently. What do we know about Sweden? It exists. We want to go to the Medieval Fest on Gotland. They have kebab pizza. What do I know about other countries? Not much. I could usually determine if it is a certain country when we're playing, right? Show me the road markings, I have a good chance of determining where we are. Put us in that country? Nope. Got nothing. Got fucking nothing. And I feel like this entire video has been me complaining about this. But, like, how do people learn all these small fucking town names? How? I don't think it's possible. I don't. I think there are way too many town names in this world for you to be able to look at a sign and immediately know you're in the south of Sweden, or the northwest, or the northeast, or wherever the town ends up. There's no way you can look at a naming scheme and figure out where you are. There's got to be clues we're missing. There has to be. I don't know what the clues are. Is it the trees? Because the trees in Sweden, well, in any Nordic country, I can't do. We all know this. I always go way too far south when it's north and go way too far north when it's south. There's something about, I think growing up in the United States, that trees make no sense. Mainly because when I think of cold environments, I think of, like, decent size on the longitude line. And then you trace that longitude line and you're like, but this is a tropical climate over here? I'm on the same longitude line pretty much as Italy, right? New York is very fucking cold. You know what's not very fucking cold? Italy. We're just going middle of Sweden. It doesn't fucking matter. Here's Italy. Here's New York. You know how cold New York is in the winters? You know how cold Italy is in the winters? I tell you, they're completely different. And I know why. You don't have to tell me why. I know why. But I feel like that has given me a false sense of where cold trees belong in the world. We didn't find shit. I mean, we found town names. Fuck town names. And it ends up being... I think everything was south of Mora, to be honest. 5,500 points. We suck. D. Martin coming in first. Not familiar with him. This is the guy who made the May League. I don't see him doing good. Scribbles in 4th, Tin in 5th. Tin, very good game. I don't know how you managed to do it, man. I really don't. Taurus in 8th, Beerlingo in 9th. Beerlingo is a Swede. And almost 17,000 points. Looks pretty tough. Fighting Quakers in 12th. Dude, we're... Wolf Trekkers in 35th. We're in 43rd. Out of 71, we're in 43rd. You know how bad that is? Only 50 people have played it. We're literally the bottom 20%. This was not our strong suit. I don't know, man. I really don't. Other countries, I'm sure we're going to do better in. Sweden, we found one road number, and our one road number gave us a 4,995 points. We found one road number, and we got almost a perfect score on it. 4 of them, we found small little tiny ass fucking town names that don't fucking matter, and that could all go burn in fucking hell. And combined, we got like 500 points. Close to 600. That's shit. That is fucking terrible. But there's nothing we can do about it now. So that is going to be where we call it for the day. I'm sorry to whoever made this map, but I fucking hate it. Fucking hate it. God damn it. If we just had more row numbers, man. We just had more row numbers. But until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.